Hi guys! Oh yeah! What's up? It's skycat.live. How we doing? How we doing? It's 1/12/2024. Oh yeah. 1/12/24. We play the bells for the energy. Yes, for the energy. Hello. And I am Skycat Live. It is Friday, 1/12/2024, and it is 5:30 in the evening, and we are going to work today. Today we will be playing Rust and Final Fantasy XI in EVE Online. We will be watching some videos. We will be having some fun. We will be killing some mobs and playing some Rust and some farming some EVE Online and having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time in our MMO town tonight. Woo! Yeah! Doing great! It's like a wonderful fucking day. It's a wonderful day, guys. I am excited to be here. I am not excited that there's war overseas involving America. And I'm so sorry to the world that my government is acting like fucking thug-ass motherfucking bitches. Sorry. And on that note, we're just gonna get straight to the gaming. I'm not really gonna hold it up too long. I don't have a lot to say today. I'm just gonna be doing the grind, And so here we go. And so I want to thank Force Gaming for being the video that we fire right off the top, called "The Biggest MMO Scam in History," which I'm guessing has something to do with Diablo, but I don't know. I don't really know, but we'll see.
And, I'd like you to just use your imagination for a moment.
And we're just going to get to work.
Hi, guys. Sitting there enjoying your favorite
Going to be playing Final Fantasy XI, EVE, and Rust today.
Time, but you start to feel a little underpowered. But then checking out the in-game cash shop, you happen to notice, hey, there's an item here that has a % chance of granting a pretty powerful upgrade. That sounds nice, right? Now, it's not guaranteed. It clearly states there's a possibility to get it. You're not going to get it for sure. It's not too bad. You got a chance of getting the item, and best of all, it only cost a single $1. Okay, so sure, why not? You spend the $1, you open the item, and darnish, wouldn't you know it, you just didn't happen to get it. Better luck next time. And then over the next couple of weeks, periodically, you decide to roll the dice again, spending a few more dollars here and there, hoping for this chance at a big upgrade. But still, nothing. Those weeks of trying turn into months, and then into years. Now imagine if after a decade of you buying an item, rolling, and not getting what you hoped for, you found out that there was actually never a chance that you would get it. Yes, you were told otherwise, you were said there was a probability, there were odds that you could get this big upgrade, but in actuality, those odds were zero.
Nothing.
You had no chance to ever get that item, that
zero
upgrade,
chance.
that whatever. Well, this is no fairy tale. It's actually more or less exactly what has happened over the course of a decade to players of MapleStory. In that game, Nexon sells items called cubes that can be used to enhance gear, rolling on various potential stat boost and upgrades, with the most desirable of these being quite rare. What players didn't know is that behind the scenes, Nexon was periodically reducing the odds of getting those best rolls lower and lower and lower without informing anybody. And no, this isn't hearsay or just community conjecture. Just this past week, the Korean Fair Trade Commission announced that after years of investigation, they found Nexon guilty of unfair rate manipulation and have levied against them the highest fine in their history, the highest fine they've ever given a company, which was $9 million, the equivalent of $9 million. So according to the Korean FTC, they began this inquiry back in 2021 after Nexon was required to publish the rate odds for these cube items, which you can basically just think of these as loot boxes or gacha. That's essentially what they are. They're loot boxes that have a chance of getting you upgrades and enhancements for your character. I'm not a MapleStory player, but that is my understanding.
It's MapleStory. I thought it was Diablo.
Now, once those odds were made public by Nexon, the Korean FTC then launched the investigation to try to determine if those odds were accurate, because there was a lot of speculation amongst the community with people actually posting their own statistics that basically amounted to, in some way or fashion, Nexon was lying, or at the very least, those highest percentage odds weren't exactly what they were saying that they were. Now, in the process of this investigation, combing through various internal Nexon documents, emails, and even game code, well, the Korean FTC discovered some pretty seriously messed up stuff. Here's some of the major highlights. First off, Nexon introduced these cubes into MapleStory back in May 2010. These items were sold for about $1 for red cubes and about $1.8, close to $2 for black cubes. Players would purchase these cubes for two primary reasons: to obtain passive boosts and to upgrade an item to legendary, which is the highest rarity of item in the game. Now, after they began selling these cubes, Nexon then started manipulating probabilities for both of them. So first of all, they blocked users from obtaining the most ideal upgrade combinations. So those most preferred rolls that people were buying cubes in hope of getting, those were actually never achievable at the point. And second, they also probability
never achievable in the first place.
While making those changes, Nexon not only never informed consumers, but they even went as far as to issue false statements. In August 2011, they came out claiming that no changes were made. The community was like, hey, it seems like we're not getting stuff as often as we used to. We're not getting those good upgrades as often as we used to. And Nexon came out and said, no changes were made. The odds of getting good rolls or upgrades are the same as they've always been. That's what they said. And then this also happened again, or something along these lines happened again in 2016. Nexon's director came out and made a statement to MapleStory players. He said, we are well aware that we cannot deceive customers, especially in terms of probability. And in this regard, we actually think, no, there was no purpose to deceive our customers. There was no situation to deceive them, and there was no reason to deceive them. We are not deceiving you guys. We're telling the truth. At the very same time that they were making those statements in 2016, the probabilities were being manipulated at that exact moment. So not only did they reduce the rates for high rolls and upgrades, putting the best combinations to an actual probability of 0, not only did they then not disclose that stuff, but they also deliberately went out of their way to lie about it in the process of this all happening. So as part of the Korean FTC's investigation, we also were able to see various internal Nexon documents that were released, and through that we discovered that they had many back and forth conversations about whether the company should be disclosing this information, but ultimately they had decided against it. And I think what's probably most interesting about this whole thing is the reason Nexon initially came out with those cube probabilities in 2021. That was apparently in response to this big refund crisis. I don't happen to know the exact catalyst for that, but for whatever reason the player base was in an uproar. There was a lot of petitions and refunds taking place, and then in response to that, Nexon came out and they were like, hey, here's our probability for the cubes. But while that whole thing was happening, we also saw through those release documents that several email chains were taking place while they were navigating this debacle, and Nexon brass was basically coming down issuing orders to not under any circumstance should anyone reveal that rate manipulation that had been taking place over the past decade. Meanwhile, while researching MapleStory for this whole thing, the Korean FTC was also doing investigations into Nexon's other games, specifically those that Nexon developed and published inside of Korea. They found a similar rate probability manipulation was taking place in the game Bubble Fighter, and they claimed that as a result there was a pretty big impact on users who play that game. And there are concerns now spreading about whether they are doing probability manipulation in their other games. I mean, hey, as soon as you get it investigated, people are finding probability manipulation in the games that they are investigating. There's a reasonable expectation that we should think maybe there's also some probability manipulation taking place in the other games that haven't been thoroughly enough investigated yet. Oh, also, and a little fun fact here, the Korean FTC also revealed that Nexon, through the sale of these cube items from September 2010 up through 2021, they made about $420 million through the sale of these cube items. So they made $420 million through the sale of these cube items that they were manipulating the rates of. Even though people were still getting stuff, they weren't getting what they were hoping for. They had no chance of getting the most ideal thing, and they made $420 million off of that. In response to discovering this, they have been fined $9 million. That's like a 2% tax for lying to your customers, and yeah, that's okay, great, awesome, dude. They're definitely going to stop doing it, right, with that 2% tax levied against them. Now, there's also a couple of other really interesting things that came to light here. Again, like I said, a bunch of emails, internal documents, game code was all scoured through. So we've also discovered that Nexon owns the patent for what is dynamic RNG based on player activity. The main highlights of this patent are as follows. One, they will change the probability if a user has a lot of activity. So if you are playing the game a lot, they will decrease your rates, or they can decrease. They've got the patent to decrease rates of drops, of upgrades, of dice rolls, whatever, if you play the game a lot. They can increase the rate for any users who happen to have low activity. They can also change the rates of things based on a player's location. For gacha items, if they exceed a certain number of basically doling out high rarity stuff, they can then decide to decrease the rates. They can also change rates based on the number of friends somebody has on their buddy list. They can change rates based on buddy list stats. So like how powerful
that's actually quite funny.
Other people on your friends list are. They can also change the rates for certain gacha items items that are above a certain rarity, and that change the rates based on users' account current items. So if you already have a bunch of really good items, they could decrease the rates, or if you don't have a lot of good items, they could increase the rates. They've got the patent to do all of those things. What a huge, massive surprise, right? Now, rates changing for things in games, whether it's drop rates for items, whether it's percent chance to upgrade items in gears and games that have those like gear upgrade systems, or whether it's percent chances of getting rewards from things in the cash shop, like is the main focus of this story here today. I think we've all always been aware that those rates could change. I mean, I personally have never like investigated the rates of getting a legendary card when I open a Hearthstone pack, for example, or any sort of equivalent to that, where I'm getting a mystery box, I'm opening a loot box, I'm engaging with some gacha system. I've never personally looked to see, hey, what's the percent chance to get the highest thing that I want? Is it like a 1% chance? Is it a 0.01% chance? I usually never look, right? I mean, in general, I try to avoid loot boxes nowadays. It's something that I engaged with in the past, but I am just actively against engaging with nowadays. If I can avoid that system at all playing any games, I absolutely will. Only engage with it in service of like using those free things that they dole out to try to incentivize us to spend money. I mean, you know, there's like a line to balance there, right? Because if it's a free-to-play game, I'm happy to spend some money. I would just vastly prefer not to spend it on digital gambling for digital goods. I'm just not personally interested in that. The point of this is, we've always known that like the best stuff has a small percent chance, and it's obviously understandable that those percent rates could change, right? But the main thing is that they are supposed to, and this is something that has been continuously reinforced in recent years, these companies should be publishing those, and they should be upfront about what those rates are, at the very least, at the bare minimum, right? Like if you're gonna screw us with the digital gambling, and we should at least know what the probability is for getting whatever it is desirable that we are in search of. Probably the biggest thing in this whole story is the fact that that highest combination, right? The thing that people were really looking for when purchasing these cubes, and again, forgive me because I'm not a MapleStory player, I'm not intimately familiar with the system, but I understand the basics of it.
I don't know shit about MapleStory.
It is a gotcha. You're spending money, you're hoping for this ideal thing. The fact that ideal thing, this ideal combination
go pee, guys. Sorry,
of stats basically was not possible to achieve. That is them finally adjusting percentage rates from like 2% to like 1.8%. That's almost whatever. They should disclose it, but that's almost whatever. Them making it so that there was something in there that people wanted that they could never get, and not telling them they can never get it, that's the biggest BS of this entire thing. It's just absolutely crazy. And I know you're not really asking yourself this question, but if anyone was asking, why are they doing this? Well, here's a fun thing. Through this investigation, we got some of the details about the top spenders in Korean MapleStory, and they have been spending a lot of money. So the number one spender, we're talking individual people, how much money they have spent, the documentation
15 million.
disclosed stats from 2019 to 2022. The number one spender in 2019 spent $27,000. In 2020, they spent $125,000. In 2021, $212,000. And in 2022, $176,000. And we are seeing similar numbers for everyone else in the top 10. Congratulations for making the list, guys. Everyone else in the top 10 highest spenders in Korean MapleStory, tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars total spent year after year from 2019 to 2022. And those are just for the 4 years that we happen to have access to that they dug up in this investigation. So yes, if for some reason you were asking yourself the question, why are they doing this? It's because they just make a crap ton of money. They make so much money. These are individual spenders that are spending tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars a year on this game. That is why they are happy to engage in this rate manipulation. You also gotta wonder, right? If you're someone who's spending $1,000, $10,000, $100,000 a year, are they using that dynamic RNG rate manipulation on you? Are they progressively, the more thousands of dollars you spend, progressively dropping your percentage odds of getting stuff? Also, we got this dynamic rate manipulation when, say, maybe popular streamers are streaming the game and developers happen to know this is happening. Are they going into their account and increasing the percentage chance of them getting rewards? Is that happening? Can we prove it? No, not as far as I'm aware. I'm not capable of doing it. I'm sure some investigative body could, but it's not going to be me. Is there a good chance it's happening? Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Because we know it's possible.
Yeah.
And if it's possible and it's going to net a business and making more money, you bet your bottom dollar they're gonna do it. So what does Nexon have to say in response to all of this? Well, for one, they came out with a stream hosted by 2 MapleStory game directors where they said the following 3 statements. Strap in for this one. The very first statement they made was the reason they actually lowered the chance, the probability chance of getting that most desirable cube roll outcome, they said it was actually done for the sake of game balance. No, it wasn't because they wanted to make more money from people who kept on buying in hopes of getting those high rolls. That wasn't the reason. They had to lower the percentage chance of getting those best rolls because they made a mistake. When they were initially balancing the game, they were, oh, oopsie, we gave out too high of percentage. Too many people were getting these really good upgrades. It was totally causing massive imbalance issues with the game, and we just can't. We can't have that, right? We can't have an imbalanced game. We'll make a ton of money in the process of lowering that probability, but it's for the sake of balance. That's why we lowered the odds. They also said, too, that they are denying any dynamic percentage odds being applied to cubes. They can't deny having the patent because that's public knowledge. We know they have the patent for dynamic RNG. They're just promising us, trust me guys, I promise, we're not using that system in the cube thing that you pay for. In those loot boxes, we're not using dynamic RNG. No, we're not. We promise. It's not happening there, okay? And then finally, they apologized and they said, hey, we're gonna do our best to regain customer trust once again. Please, we're telling the truth, guys. We promise you. Forget all those other times we were manipulating the rates.
Yeah, forget all those other times we were lying.
Making statements saying that we weren't manipulating the rates and nothing had ever changed. Also, in a separate statement after the Korean FTC released their findings and then announced that they had a $9 million fine, Nexon came out and said, listen, it was customary for game companies to not disclose probabilities between 2010 and 2016. I don't have an exact recollection of the timeline, but I do know there was a long time where loot boxes and gacha systems didn't disclose the rate. There just wasn't a lot of pressure on companies to do so, and so why would they do it? You know, I don't know if Wizards of the Coast tells me the chance of getting a Gaze Cradle when I pull an Urza Saga pack. I don't know if they published their probability rates, but I know that many, many years ago, as far as I was aware, that wasn't happening, but things have changed over time, and it's true. They are correct that it was not customary for people to disclose probability rates, at least as far back as 10 years ago, if I recall correctly. And then they also said, hey man, the Korean FTC, they're doing huge damage to the Korean game companies due to this retroactive disposition. I guess arguing that you guys are digging back 10 years and punishing us for this crappy stuff we did. No, don't do that. Punish us for the crappy stuff we're doing right now, which I'm sure they could do. I'm sure if they kept looking, they'd find stuff for themselves that they could probably find them for. So as we wrap this thing up, I just want to make a couple quick notes. First of all, I'd like to reiterate that Nexon generated $418 million in sales of these cube items and loot box sales in particular from the periods of 2010 to 2021 when the investigation started. As a result of what was found, they were fined $9 million. And yes, that's just like a little over 2%. This little minor tax, like, hey, you lied to your customers. You pay us 2%. The customers aren't getting any of their money back. We don't actually care about them. You give us those $9 million. And then also, as I touched on briefly there as well, this is only what has been discovered so far, and what has been discovered from Nexon in particular being investigated through that Korean FTC. What are the odds that something like this isn't also happening in other Nexon games? I mean, I can't say for certain, but this is certainly places the seed of doubt, even if they deny doing it elsewhere, because of course they'll deny it. They denied it even when they were actively knowingly doing it in MapleStory. And maybe you say, hey, MapleStory, that's a dumb game I don't care about, whatever, this doesn't apply to me. Keep in mind, Nexon is involved in a lot of other games.
God damn it!
Yeah, I mean, there was the recently released The Finals, there's a bunch of upcoming games like Arc Raiders, The First Descendant, Act 1, Lost Paradise, like, and Nexon has a pretty storied history, especially if you're a fan of like online games and MMOs. Nexon is responsible, or at least was the publisher for a lot of games that I've played in the past. I don't want to just, I mean, this particular topic is focused on Nexon, but we have to at least have the understanding, if we hadn't already, this sort of thing can and probably is happening, or at least some variation of this situation with any game that has loot boxes, especially loot boxes that are tied to the cash shop. But this is also can be applied to games that, forget loot boxes and cash shops, like the odds of you getting a rare drop in a game. This dynamic RNG stuff, like, certainly and is most likely happening. I guess the ultimate takeaway for me from all of this is to try not to get too invested into these heavy RNG systems, especially if you are spending money on them. because not only can they change the rates of you getting what you want, they could be dynamically doing it based on
oh,
what
I'm
you're
sure
doing,
they do.
I've
been very certain of this for a long time.
Based on how many boxes you're opening.
So
that can and most certainly is happening in games besides Nexon. And that is just, we have to live in the reality of not knowing when we're dealing with these random systems if other companies are doing things like Nexon has clearly been doing. But if nothing else, let's forget that part aside. At the very least, you should bear that in mind if you are currently or ever in the future play a Nexon game. They have done this. They spent a decade doing this. They lied about doing it. Only through investigation were they receiving a 2% fine on their earnings.
2% fine.
And that is not enough of a fine. I'll just tell you right now, that's not enough for them to stop doing it in the future. They'll probably happily continue to pay.
What was the mistake? It wasn't that they were ripping off their people. It wasn't that they're taking 2% fine. It was playing MapleStory.
MMO news. Hope you guys enjoyed the vid as much as you can enjoy something like this. And yeah, I'll see you next time, all right? Take it easy.
I'll pick a new video in a second. God damn it! God damn it! God damn it! You're so annoying! Got like fucking 2-minute respite there. So annoying. So annoying. What? Oh, the fucking fire? Are you fucking serious? Piece of shits. Piece of shit. So stupid. Off. Your fucking sound is so annoying. I lost all my stone because I died with it in my bag. Son of a fucking bitch. Fine. Not my fault. I got 5 scarecrows and 60 zombies that won't leave me alone. Travel goddamn 2 miles or something like that. The fucking door. The door. Where is it? I need it. No, I need like at this point. Wait, what? Whoa. So you spawn on top of me. Great. Pop aggro. Been AFK for 10 minutes, but nah, you finally did pop aggro me no matter what. Every game, no matter what game I'm playing, will pop aggro me. Pop aggro. Anyways, we won though. I won this. I won this in the end. Okay, I'm gonna go there, and we'll put this down there, and I don't know, put all of that in there, yep, and then we'll come, oh, yep, and we will loot this body, loot all. I can't believe I lost the fucking bag with the stone in it, it's so stupid. Well, in any event, I don't know. I'm gonna go ride the pylon over there so I can chop trees and shit, and they leave me alone. There's way too many of them. Fuck.
Your skill has increased.
Great. Just great. You instant killed me in 30 seconds and now I have a bite. Great. Just great. Why? Why was there... Why did you instant kill me? I'm a BST with a full pet. You kill me in 30 seconds. Was he 20 levels higher than me? When I go and fight him again, it'll take him 8 minutes to get me down halfway. But if I take my attention away, he kills me immediately. Immediately. Man, come on, man. Some of your bullshit mechanics are like... Ugh. Like, what happened there, man? Like, god damn it, man. It's such a long walk over there. I'm gonna go back to the fucking Babiki Bay. I've had bad experiences anywhere else. I'm just gonna grind those mobs till they don't give XP anymore. Because this is bullshit. Straight bullshit. Like, dying in all of these other zones, like the first mob or whatever, but then going like 20 hours in Babiki Bay with no problem. Why would I go anywhere else? It's your design. It's your fucking design. I couldn't, like, the fucking area that I was standing in there was 2 mobs within visible fucking, like, visible within like a 2-minute walk in any way. There was 2 mobs. So I was like, okay, cool, I can sit here. Then immediately those 2 mobs go boom right directly to me and kill me in under 2 minutes, when most fights honestly take 25 minutes, even when I'm half health. But then you aggro me and kill me instantly with some fucking crit spell. I'm gonna go look at what you did to me. You hit me for, yeah, 7, you're doing 7 damage with that. What killed me here? Now, you ran the wrong macro. Why? Why were you on the wrong page? That's why. It's because you put me on the wrong page, you piece of shit game. No wonder. Fucking piece of shit game. They're all piece of shit games with bad problems. God damn it, man. Couldn't you do better than this? I'm just saying, man. Why do you pop me off macro sheets all the fucking time? Why do you do that stupid fucking inane shit in 2023 on a private server? You and your fucking pop aggro. What the fuck is wrong with you as developers? I mean, there was nothing wrong with them now. Nothing's wrong with Square Enix now. Square Enix would never, ever, they die first before they engaged in this kind of design in 2023. They would die first. There's no way. This was 2001 design. I mean, really earlier than that. 1997 design, released in 2003. And so, I mean, yeah, your 1997 design makes me so fucking angry sometimes. I'm like, why did that mob kill me instantly? There's nothing here to indicate that he did half my bar. There's nothing here in my other, like, okay, I sicked the pet on him. He was on the pet for a really long fucking time, right? At no point here does it show that he did 450 damage to me. There. 55, 35 there. I guess it is 150. Yeah, but he like, okay, so he just killed the... No, it added up for a while, I guess. I don't know. Look, god damn it. His spikes killed me. The spikes added up. They were like 200 fucking damage. The spikes were a problem. God damn it. Whatever. I would dispel if I could. I'm a Beastmaster. 30 seconds on this spawn for some reason. The others were 15, but this one's really bad. I don't know why. It's okay, I'm still winning. I had the loot. Nothing bad happened. We're good. About to put a door on the fucking jam and then we're fine. Hopefully the zombies dissipated finally. It's like, sooner or later you gotta let me make a play instead of just swarming me over and over and over again. You know? I'll eventually get what I want. Oh good, no zombies anymore. Loot all. Put it back on. Okay, so we're gonna do like... No, I wanna fix it first, I guess. I lost that stone. Ah, damn it. I spent some time on that fucking stuff. I knew better than to put it in my bag. Okay. Well, anyways. You. Yep. And then you. And we safe. We safe. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody know where we are for at least 36 hours or something like that. And I can go on about my Rust business without your harassment ever getting a fucking hold. Like everything that you do, you had no efficacy. No throughput, nothing. Like everything that you do, you had no game, you had no play here, no wins here. We made it to Friday! Yay! Okay, how's this going? Cool. You caught a tree when there's, like, no trees. Nice. And, we'll go to Babiki Bay. I'll continue to get XP instead of fucking around with these bad mobs that waste me. I'm not really trying to fuck around with that. I just want to AFK grind. Ooh. Free full health revolver. Not bad. It's a good day, despite all that zombie death for no reason. It's a nice, beautiful, rainy day. I love this shit. It's good as hell. Ooh, large battery. Not bad, not bad. That's a good start. Get it, huh? Oh, really? Oops. Where am I? Oh, God. I missed the ramp. Let's get to the ice. Let's get to the ice thing. I'm gonna worry about that now. It's getting to be dark. I guess I better seal this up as best I can. No, wait, I changed my mind. In the morning I'll finish it. I'm going to chop some more wood and do some more work on it. Okay, back to work. Now we will go to opportunities nearby. I want to put opportunities on my on a keybind. Alt J. Opportunities is like the journal. I want to do no wait no, cancel. J for jump. J for jump. O for opportunities. Right. Yep. O for opportunities. Cool. And then rewards. Mine 2,000 units of ore. Cool. Oh, nice. Another 5 mil in the inventory. Yeah, we dropped to projects, right? Compressed clear icicle. Oh, hey, I got money there. Nice. Compressed clear icicle. Compressed Veldspar. Oh, look, I got a lot of this now. Compressed Veldspar. We are looking for volume. Like, yeah, high volume. Plagio case. Compressed concentrated Veldspar. Nice. Compressed azure Plagio case. Yeah, they won't take that one. Okay, so no Plagio case, I guess. What about compressed Plagio case? Nope. Okay, well, good. So now we go to opportunities, and we have another 10 million off the ice. No, off the clear icicle. 50 million off that. I got 50 million off that ice I farmed yesterday. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that. They're like 361. I'm making good money. Time to get some more opportunities. Yeah, we're doing so good. Doing so good. I Rust and Final Fantasy 11 and EvE and FFXI and Fallout 4 and Fallout 76. And I'm doing so well on like 10 different games. Yeah, I'm winning. I'm better than everybody. Better than everybody. Better than everybody. I'm so much better than you. So much better than you. I'm so much better than you. So, Oh, yeah, compressed clear icicle for 114 million, huh? Ooh, yeah. We're going to feel it. I did 20% of that. We're going to get some more. Oh, yeah, we're going to make a lot of money. So... now we're going to opportunities. We're looking at mining. I don't see anything nearby, so we're going to go to A for activities, or agency, excuse me. The resource harvesting of ice belts. There's one 9 jumps away, 10 jumps away, 11 jumps. They're all... So there's no ice belt. I guess I got here too late, or it just didn't pop yet, or some such. It's just unfortunate. Is it refreshing? It must be. Any distance within 10 jumps, right? Yeah, within 10 jumps, there's this stuff. And a 0.3, but I mean, I could really lose doing that. If I were to set destination to this thing that's 9 jumps away, we were look at that, and we were to look at on the map and sort by ships destroyed in the last hour. Ships destroyed in the last 24 hours. Yeah, that is a ganking place that we have no business going here. So we will remove waypoint. And, you know, maybe as I trek back towards Jeddah, or, well, I don't know. If we go back to the agency and we look at ice opportunities... Cloth rates. I don't know what to do about that, but or anomalies. We don't have anything. Oh, I'm sorry. So we always want high sec here. Yep. And 8 jumps away. We have an unknown ore anomaly in Shaven. 3 belts in system, unknown ore anomaly. Sanchez Nation hostiles. Let's That's a 1.0 system. It can't be bad. So let's set destination to that. That's 8 jumps. It's all safe. To Shaven. And there's an unknown ore anomaly. We'll look for ice, resource harvesting of ice belts. And we see that, yeah, there's only like high sec within any distance, right? Yeah. The closest ice belt is 18 jumps away. And I still think that's probably better. I mean, yeah, it's all autopilot. Like, 18 jumps is a lot. It's a lot. But I like this. I like how it'll show me how far I have to go. 18 jumps in a ship isn't that bad. Yep. So we'll go out seeking ice today, because I think it's a better margin even with the travel. And we'll just come back here to compress it if we have to. That's okay. You know? If we look at the system... Show info. The orbital bodies... Structures. There is a ice refinery freeport. Yeah, see? Okay, so we will jump through Stargate. And we'll do a bunch of active. We'll do a bunch of slow jumps and stuff. It's weird because my frame rate finally picked up, which is weird. My frame rate's great now, and it's odd. All right, is it dawn? It is. It's dawn. We'll put down the stuff. Yeah. I will take that hammer, and I will just mass farm for a little while until I'm full. Get some metal, hopefully. Almost to a furnace. I hope a Babiki Bay is good. I hope it's good. I think it is. I think it'll be good for like another 5 levels until it's like 30 XP or 2 week. Yeah, I think this place is good for a while. Yeah. So good, we have that. We'll eat that. And we'll put this away. We'll stash those. And now we're ready to go. So... Alright, we're back up to it. We're right back up to the same size base as what we had yesterday. Took like half an hour. I don't know. It's not the same amount of loot, but it's the same size base, and it'll be the same power base by tomorrow. And it's just like, yeah, you can keep wasting your time if you want. You stupid asshole. What a beautiful day. Look at these. Look at this frame rate. It's doing well. It's doing better. EvE was hogging it. The VRAM. EvE is extremely optimized, but it's also a fucking graphically intensive game. It's very beautiful, but it requires a lot of graphic power. Wait, I spent my points right. Yeah, I did. Ooh, 3 sewing kits. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. cat fight. Nope, it's better to just take from the template. It's good. My spot's open. I'll just use it. First we start with the goblin rabbit. Actually, first we start with buffs. I want you to attack the rabbit, so I can while you do that, I'll rest. was nowhere near him. Why didn't that other guy get him?
You've been examined. You've been examined.
Warp drive active. Autopilot engaged.
You've been examined.
Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate.
Incoming TAL. Incoming TAL.
Autopilot jumping.
Incoming TAL.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate.
Incoming TAL.
Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
So peaceful without spies. I love it.
Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Your skill
I can't
has
wait till I
increased.
get Rampage. It's gonna be so
Approaching
fucking sweet. It's gonna
Stargate.
double my damage.
Autopilot jumping. Stargate. Warp drive active.
I wish the game would queue macros.
Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Oh. God. Oh no. Maybe I can trick him on the cliffs. Oh no. Nice.
Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping. Autopilot disabled. Waypoint reached. Warp drive active.
Incoming Tau. Incoming Tau. Incoming Tau.
Fucking pushy ass boomers. Goddamn pushy ass fucking boomers. So fucking dumb. They think being aggressive is like how to fucking react to everything. It's good for defensive. It's not good for offensive. Aggression is not good for offensive unless it's like an actual, you know, knockdown, drag out fight. Aggression is best defensively, not offensively. You fucking noob. Fucking straight noob. Angry, pushy noob. I was here first, cocksucker. Go fuck yourself. Piece of shit, rude Final Fantasy player. Only past 2022 would you ever, it was like past 2020. Only past 2020 would you ever see a Final Fantasy player actually act like this. Is fat, shitty, fucking angry boomers. Fatter than me. I was at that fucking spot first. He needs to shut the fuck up. His etiquette is wrong. Shut the fuck up and leave me alone. Stop talking. Just trying to fucking level and get fucking hassled by somebody. It's like, shut the fuck up. I'm here Anon solo. I was at the fucking camp first. You gotta push this fucking thing like I'm the one in the wrong. I can lecture him and start a fucking fight with him, but I'm an actually polite Final Fantasy player, unlike this cocksucker who doesn't deserve the game. It sucks at Black Mage. It can't get a real kill, so he comes to fucking BST pets. It ruins my camp, you know? The fuck was that? The fuck is this? What's he running from? Woo. What? Is he running from my gun or what? Like, I don't understand what's going on here. I don't have the ammo to kill him, so I don't know. I don't know. What was that? Oh, okay. So it's a zombie running from a or I'm sorry, it's a bear running from a horde of zombies. I'm just gonna get out of here now. Get on this. Fucking boomers and their fucking lack of goddamn fucking grace, charm, etiquette, and they all wonder why they're fucking 40, fucking balding and fucking malding and fucking single because their wife left them because they're too fucking angry and too fucking pushy and too fucking shitty. Jesus fucking Christ, leave me alone. I'm just there chilling at the camp I got to fucking first. And your pushy ass fucking stupid fucking non-etiquette shit ass fucking let's fuck up Final Fantasy with our shitty boomer attitudes. Fucking motherfucker, dude. And like straight up, dude, like your fucking etiquette was fucking lacking. Suck a dick, boomer. Suck a dick. Kids never would have treated me like that. They're either going to treat me worse or not like that at all. You know what I'm saying? Only pushy boomers act like that. Fucking stupid. They think because they're old, that they're just the best person on the server. No, motherfucker. I'm the best server. I'm the best person on the server. I have the most hours. I have the most 75s. I have the most experience. I'm the best one. I'm sorry. Sinstar's better than me. There's about 10 people on this server. I know their personal names that are better than me. That's it. That's it. There's like 10 people in the world better than me. I'm sorry, but it is like you guys just don't have the experience and shit. You step on a bad etiquette tip, come into my camp. First you come solo, and you come to my camp. You just take my mob, then you then you bring someone else there. So you, by rights of duo, you then etiquette-wise, I back off my mob that was there. I was there first, right? My mob that I was there first, I back off it because there's two of you. Then you get pushy and rude because I accidentally aggroed your fucking goblin because I was AFK at my camp before you came here, and then shat up the fucking place with your shitty boomer fucking attitude. You know? I'm sorry, but yeah, no. No. Reality and you, they don't fuck with each other like a lot of idiot nerds on the fucking video games. Reality and you, they don't mess with each other. Fucking idiot. So as usual, Skycat's out of camp. You're a pushy boomer with a big fucking dick down his fucking throat all the time, which is why your wife left you. And like you're fucking pushy and you're an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you. Like, don't talk to me, motherfucker. I didn't reach out to you. You don't reach out to me. Shut the fuck up, by the way. You know? Fucking having a nice time here. You just gotta, like, take over my camp, be pushy, fucking lecture me about my camp and my mobs, and then make it my fault somehow. Take over my fucking camp and suck dick and only kill 1/10 of the mobs I'm killing, you know? Like, fucking motherfucker, dude.
Incoming Tau. Incoming Tau. Incoming Tau.
no! Oh! God damn it, no. Oh, I gotta go back. Ah, son of a bitch, it's fine. Alright, pull back the drones. Son of a bitch, I forgot to fit. I'm such an idiot. Now I've got to do like 18 jumps or whatever. It's
Autopilot
fine.
engaged.
I'm totally not engaged. I don't care about it. I lost money, but it's alright.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
God damn it. The original is busted? Oh, come on, man. Fix the original then. God damn it. Fucking macro problems on every single fucking game I played. So annoying. So annoying. Because of some crash, probably.
Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
You used lamb chop. I told you to use sheep song. What are you talking about? Oh my god, whatever.
Approaching Stargate.
Gonna go pee while I buff. I'll be right back, guys.
Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Excuse
Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate.
That base I had before was really good because I got garage door.
Has increased.
Awesome.
Autopilot jumping.
Oh, my phone is in the other room. I gotta go get it. Sorry, guys.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping.
Nice.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping.
You've been examined.
Hello? Hey. Yeah, I'm doing good. We got a bit of a cold snap, but I'm just trooping along, just working. No problems. No, nothing at all. Everything's smooth sailing. Yeah. Yeah. I have my own theories about this, but they're crazy, so I'm just gonna keep them to myself. Yeah, I have many friends from the East Coast, one of which who sits on my channel all day, who talked about having a foot of snow the last, like, 4 days. So... yeah, that's insane. I wonder what Colorado is right now. Yeah. Please unmute. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Got a phone call. I forgot to pause it. I'm gonna pause it next time. I promise. I'm not gonna make you guys sit here like and watch slow gameplay for very long like that. Oh, I have all this loot on me and I left the base. Oops. Oh well. That's okay. Let's get out of here. I have too much loot on me. Oops. Yeah, my base is decaying, I think. I got out the wood and the metal to make boxes.
You've been examined.
Oh, I have all that stone. Yeah, I forgot about that. I am going to turn the settings down. It's hogging. I can see that it's hogging. I'd rather have it less beautiful. Oops. You like black screen, did you? Seems like you black screened, yeah. Kill. Kill. No, wait, I screwed up. I forgot that I was changing a setting and I didn't do it. God damn it. That's okay though, it only lasts a few seconds. Come into extensions. Settings. Graphics. Backgrounds resolution. Yeah, it's better. The frames are better. It's eating up less. It actually looks better to me. It's a little more patchy and old, but it's still looks good in general. It still looks good, you know? Yeah, but it'll eat a lot less graphics, I think. And then, I want to try now. I didn't know, but I want to try a different menu resolution as well. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really to stop me from running a solar panel now. Can you get the high qual? Oh, right, because I'm full. Yeah, we'll just go do this first, I guess. Yeah, I'll go worry about that later. I mean, I don't need that battery charging, really. So. Oh, I have these 3 stacks of stone, which is just really stupid to run around with. If I'm to run into somebody, it'll be a fishing village. And I'm just not really too into losing, you know. the only stone that I have. Yeah. So we're gonna go. Oh, I have to go put this away, I guess. Yeah. Put these things away, and then better. Yeah. I mean, really, if I had a lot of wood, which I don't. Take that out of the box and just put it in care. And then wow, yeah, that looks better. Oh, I'm here. Good.
Your skill has increased.
This is already picked over kind of now, but oh well.
Your skill has increased.
Yes, much better. trying to make... Oh, no, I needed that. I'm sorry. I needed that for solar panel. Yep, and then... Yep, metal for lights. Oh, I have one already right in there. Yeah, I already have one in there, so we'll just do 2 more lights. Okay.
Your skill has increased.